separately from the Twitch VOD. I don't know why. I completely forgot to do that last time, and it.
Well, I mean, because you think about it, and it's like, oh, it won't be a big deal, and then you're like, well, what if I say something that sounds like a copyrighted song, and you're like,
say something that sounds like a copyrighted song.
Right? If you just say Toledo, and it's like, oh shit, that's in a song. Sorry.
Oh yeah, yeah. We just start singing Tequila. I'll do that. Now
right, exactly.
Yeah.
My Sharona, and bam, FBI at your door. Shit.
All right, let me do the shameless advertisement.
Go right ahead, dude. That's what we're fucking here for.
I know.
Shit ain't charity.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Let me get this bad boy open. Here. Oh, that's not right. Yep. Okay. And I think we're good.
Is it live yet?
Yeah, we live, baby.
How long have we been live?
Yeah, a while. we've been here for a while. Hey, well, what's going on, Ranger Tanks?
What's up, Ranger Tanks?
Welcome to the Objective Gamer Podcast.
We're winging this shit. You know how it is.
We're what are we doing today, Goodman? What are we doing?
Well,
what are we getting into?
My original plan was to log in. I was like, you know what? People keep saying they want to do some Sunken Temple. We're gonna do some of that. You know, we queue some. You know, do like not BGs, but we run some dungeons because people need them, and because there was a guy making a post yesterday about how people only run stockades, they don't actually run dungeons, and I'm like, oh, you know, there's some merit there.
That's pretty true, yeah.
Right.
Pretty true.
And then the second I got on, a guy mentioned it's that Tao Pepe guy, the monk player, and he was like, oh yeah, you can get the TBC enchants, and I just completely forgot about that. Like I knew about it, but I just had completely forgotten. So what I'm doing personally is I am farming mobs outside of Karazhan because they drop netherweave cloth, which you can then use via tailoring to make green items, which you can disenchant via enchanting to get mats. And that is the only way to get the mats as far as I know.
Well, yeah, the level 70 gear, the epics that come from like, you know, Blood Bowl and stuff like that, or the random ones that you find in high risk, if you disenchant those, sometimes they're void crystals, other times it's arcane dust. So the 70 epics are pretty nice too. Some people have been like putting them on the auction house for like 15 gold. I swoop fucking yoink that shit off the auction house, man. Dude, if you roll like 3 arcane dust on the disenchant,
that's
some good return on investment, my boy.
Dude, that's the fucking trucks.
That is what we're talking about. Yeah, that's good gold. I mean, we're talking Maldi level gold here.
Right.
Not quite.
Well, I mean, literally, dude, she made a fucking post earlier, and she's like, yeah, well, since no one's buying wild, or what is it? It's wild vine. It's now 30 per. And I was like, what? Because she was buying it at like 5. And then she's just like, you know what? Money means nothing to me. That's the most woman thing you could do. You know what I mean? Like, just, man makes all the money and then she just throws it away. Like, oh.
What are you on about, man? What the fuck are you even talking about?
We're live.
What are you even saying, dude? No, not even that. It's, I'm just like, what?
Whatever, dude. We're here now.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, no, but she's got a stupid amount of money, so I don't know what her farm is. But
she is the economy, man. She really the economy.
Okay, I found a 55 blue. I don't think that'll work.
No,
so I'm just gonna pass it. And now that I'm doing this farm, I realize that I absolutely hate it, and that it's super annoying. Okay. So I'm gonna queue some Sunken Temple. The hell with it.
What do you mean? I'm right here with you. I ran all the way out here. Now you're gonna ditch me?
Really? Oh yeah, it's like
yeah,
that.
Dude. I'm right here.
All right. Well, damn.
Yeah.
When you said you were coming out here, I thought you were just saying it to like be nice. I legitimately didn't think you were showing up.
Thanks for the stuff. Appreciate it.
Fleeced.
Dude, I saw that you're 53k glory off of rank 14. Dude, for the longest time, I thought I was going to be able to catch you. For the longest time, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be able to catch him. No worries. I'm going to get High Warlord first. I just,
everyone thinks
way.
that
There's
because
no way,
you look
man.
at the HKs and you're like, oh, he's kind of close. Until you realize, flex time, I am like 70k ahead of Biko, who is like 5k HKs ahead of me.
Right.
So,
yeah, no, I mean, it's nothing to do with the HKs. I mean, just like in terms of like glory in general, like, I thought I had
HKs. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, this person's gonna pass me. I was thinking you were gonna do it too. I was like, oh my god, this is my whole personality. What's gonna happen to me? But I have nothing else except I rank on a private server. That's an alpha.
Oh god. I got 2 mobs. I'm down. Fucking good mood left me to die. Good mood left me to die.
Alright, I have a bunch of potions.
Bear, please taunt. Why aren't you taunting?
Oh, I don't have my heal bound. All right.
We can't heal in combat? Oh, wow. Rip. Okay. All right.
No, Spec 2 does not have a... Because this is normally my my melee spec, so I'm like, I never heal other people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why would you?
Right.
It's a waste of a GCD.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But what else was there? Yeah, so besides the enchants, I think that's something like, obviously it's completely mindless and a super long grind. But I think it's like, it's something to do. For those of you who are listening live, BGs usually start popping off in like 2 hours. And then they go on for like 3. So if you are NA, you're lucky. If you're EU, sorry. But what else do we have? We're doing Azure Ghost this weekend, as always.
True.
On Sunday. And actually, I think we're going to be taking it a little more try-hard this time because I believe I wasn't there last week because I had some stuff going on. But I'm pretty sure like there was like a really solid attempt on one of the green dragons.
Ooh, yeah, we got to like 50%. We got to 50%
exactly.
on Emerus, I think it was.
Yeah.
It's mostly that there's a threat drop, and then she'll turn around and she'll just like fucking punch somebody in the mouth. And then that one person dies, and then like a mushroom spawns, and then everybody's done. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. But we'll see.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely curious to see what can happen when people like actually try, right? Because people are just like showing up like, oh yeah, I'll do some world bosses, and they're not really, they don't know mechanics. I mean, they shouldn't feel the need to, right? Because it's just like, dicking around with the boys. It's very casual stuff. But if people actually put in effort, I am definitely curious to see how far this can go. Like, and see like what kind of shit we can take down, because since there's like so many combinations, right? There's a bunch of stuff that we can like abuse, right? Like remember the withering touch thing on Azagos, right? And just doing stupid things like that, which should obviously be patched out of the game. But for us to just kill things that we shouldn't ever be able to kill, I think it's really fun.
Primalist gets like a really, really cool buff in the form of like a shout that we have, like one of our roars. It gives like, it does like a heal, which is actually like not insignificant at all. But the main meat and potatoes is the 15% raid-wide damage reduction that it has. Just on a 25-second cooldown, for 10 seconds, you get 15% damage reduction.
Oh, I thought you said 50, but still 15 is still
15, nuts. Yeah, 15 is still pretty good, man.
Still really good.
Yeah, it's still really good. So I think that there's something there. Maybe we could like rotate roars. I think it's possible, and maybe we don't get dicked down by one mushroom. Like maybe we're able to like turn and kill it. I don't know. It's a very interesting one. What do you think? Which one do you think is most doable for us?
Well, actually, I was talking with our newly appointed, and I discussed it with no one, and I made an executive decision. Raid leader.
Yeah, I deleted that shit.
Demon. You did?
Yeah,
you
deleted?
What?
Yeah, I did. Yo, because that's fucking weird as shit, man. Why?
Unbelievable.
He's not the raid leader. Like, what are you talking about? I raid lead.
Yeah, I know, but he was like saying that. Whatever.
Well, if he wants to, I'll yeah. Well, yeah.
No, you know what? We're having it on air. We're doing this now. All right. I was saying that he's putting in a lot of effort towards.
Is he?
Gearing people out. Like he's literally farming like over 100 shadow prot potions, so people have them for the
no shit.
pulls. literally. So I'm like,
Okay.
okay, anyone who does that kind of stuff is better than the dude who tells me at 6:59 that he can't make 7. So, you know,
Right. I mean,
right,
yeah.
I got trust issues. So I was like, okay. And then he was like, yeah, you know, I want people to do better, and I want to see like what comps we can make and like all this. I'm like, that sounds kind of try-hardy to me. So I was like, have a green roll. And then Harouk's like, fuck you.
Well, you gave him a bunch of admin privileges. I was like, what?
I gave you admin privileges. Leave me alone.
Yeah, but I'm the fucking boss.
No, true.
Anyway.
I do the RP thing, dude.
I do the RP thing. I'm famous. What do you mean?
I have the speech bubbles. What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Everybody knows me. I'm that guy.
Yeah, well, they ping
Anyway.
when the server goes down. So
that's true. That's true. Yeah.
that was
It's hard being so famous, man. It's hard being so
Dude,
famous.
it was so weird when Tasty's like, hey guys, don't bother Good Mood. And I'm like,
I was like, who is this
what?
dude, bro? Special forces out for good mood.
Right, guys.
Laws
Come on,
for
guys. Good
laws
mood's
for
had
thee,
enough.
not for me. Like, yeah.
Wait, exactly.
Shit,
like,
dude.
yeah, you guys tell him to die constantly, but if you give him some little red pings, then whoa, let's slow it down. But whatever. But anyway, back on track here. I do think that anyone who's like willing to like do that kind of effort, that's why
That's
I was,
fair. That's fair.
you know.
Yeah. That's
But I
fair.
get the
We
you
can
know, you don't
revisit.
need a rage
No,
over
we can
thing.
revisit that. Absolutely. Like that's totally fair.
No, it's fine. I give up. It's whatever. I'm not
Well,
hungry.
good. Yeah, good.
All right. Thank you for watching. That is that's today's episode. Smash like. But yeah, I mean, I think if people start bringing like consumed, people start bringing elixirs, people know what the hell the boss does and don't learn it on the fly, or don't even learn it on the fly and just die to a mechanic and say, whatever, I'm gonna go hit a blunt. Right? If people are like actually trying.
That's totally a thing. That is like.
Dude, that's half the reason. Like
That's
you said,
half the raid. That is literally half the
dude,
raid.
that was literally
At a
me
minimum.
in Classic. Like when people did that, I was like, everyone's just hanging out. Everyone's post, work hours, just vibing, drinking, playing WoW, and I'm screaming gamer words because people are like, dude, I'm just sorry, I'm so drunk. Sorry, I wiped the raid again. And I'm like, oh my god,
Dude,
but
yeah.
Again, it's just I hate people who are just so selfishly casual, but. Again,
Yeah,
that's what happens
I
when
was
Azure goes.
I was getting pretty mad about that on Emerus. I was getting frustrated. Let's say we'll put it that way.
Yeah,
I was getting
no, for sure.
frustrated with the lack of, I don't know. It just seemed like.
No, it's.
I guess I
really
think I was
care
on the
about
wrong to be upset because I think we were like, oh, we were having aggro issues, but it was actually a threat drop. So I feel a little bad. So I just want to go ahead and formally apologize for smedging.
All right, edit that out. Edit that out. We're not gonna apologize. Like,
Yeah.
you're passionate about something. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, it just
And if
goes goes with raid leading, but I mean, still,
exactly. You have to be the bad guy sometimes, right? Like you can't just be like, yeah, you can be boys with the other 39 people in the group, but if somebody's doing something that is ruining the entire raid, then you have to say like, hey, stop.
Yeah.
Even if that's your boy. Oh my god.
Yo, who's this?
Bangwig.
Yo, is he red? Bro, he's dead, man.
Yo, we're over
Yo, you're red.
here.
Yo, you're red. You're dead, bro.
Yo, dude, I'm gonna throw potions at him, dude. All right, let me get the montage music going. Record.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Oh shit! All right, I can't kill Bangwig. He got me.
I got him.
All right, I didn't get the killing blow, so it's not true for me.
Oh yeah.
That would have been scary.
Wait, no, I don't want to kill his thing for him. What? No, let it leash.
Remember how we said that we're a good community that helps each other out?
No, man.
Yo, fuck this.
That's
dude.
my farm.
We
Get
literally just
away from me.
2v1'd the dude, and we're like, we're not gonna let you have one mob. Are you kidding me?
No, I mean it's not. No, it's not happening.
You'll love to see it. And actually, somebody just messaged me and said that Harouk should be screaming at people in raid.
Oh?
And I don't necessarily agree with that because, like, yes, you
I don't
should be telling
scream.
people what
I don't
they're
scream,
wrong,
but I,
right,
like,
but
I'm-
You shouldn't be doing like spurgy shit that makes people not want to play. Because at the end of the day, we have 38 players on this server. If you're going to make, 8 of those not play because they're like, dude, this guy's so just weird and makes me uncomfortable. I'd rather just, play Fallout or something. then we lose a player, and you have to kind of look at it that way too.
Bro, leave me alone. Go away.
What the
fuck? Leave me the fuck alone. Dude, the fucking spirit won't leave me alone. Okay, all right.
The demons in my head. They just...
Yeah.
The voices.
Okay. Well...
And the clarification was at people who do not listen and doing things right. So, like, yeah.
I don't think it... Honestly, I think everybody was, like, pretty cooperative. Especially towards the end there. I think we're all on the same page. I think we all just didn't recognize or realize that it was a threat drop issue. And I think...
By the way, there's a mob over here.
I think there was also... I think it was also to do with the fact that... the tanks get a cooldown debuff from the breath. So I think that we just need to have like more tank swaps happen. Because they just like, otherwise they're just, oh shit, here, let me help.
And also I think that's, because what I wanted to do this weekend is I wanted to like kind of like get everyone accustomed to the idea that we're going to be like tryharding this.
Yeah.
Because if you like spring that all on people this weekend, then people are going to be like, what the hell? Like, dude, I just came here to get drunk with, internet strangers. But if you're like, hey, next weekend we're really going to be like trying this because we clearly have the potential to get something here, then hopefully people will be more alert and more, paying attention-y. Where's the other one?
Yeah.
Are you looting these?
Yeah, of course I am. The fuck? Okay. Come out here not to loot this shit? Are you serious?
Yeah,
just waste my fucking time?
Well, I'll check the VOD. So
here's one. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Got one over here. I didn't realize you killed it. Sorry.
Yeah.
You're just too strong. I can't kill it on my own.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, like my Twitter. Oh, I literally saw.
Who is this guy?
It's a rare. Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Unreal.
Yo, get this guy.
I don't like.
Yo, get this guy.
PP. I have to leave. All right, let me get my.
What are we doing here?
Potions.
Not like this.
Dude, that guy's at champions. Oh, that guild's good.
What? Who?
Those guys are good, dude.
Who are champions?
Dude, they have like this flag carrying witch doctor who's like really funny on Discord and is not gay. That guy is. Okay, he's also lagging.
Yeah.
Any health potters?
Any health potters in the chat?
My whipper roots are on cooldown, son of a bitch. Alright, this game is fun. Alright, you know what? I don't even play video games, if we're being honest.
Honestly, I'm not even a gamer.
Right.
Not even a gamer.
Like
Objective
I'm sorry
who?
that
Not me.
I'm too busy working at Wall Street to like play this game. But like,
oh yeah, that's definitely for sure.
I'm just not making any progress. God damn it! All right, I deserve that. But yeah, basically like what I was saying. I wish people were, and I think people are more try-hardy, right? Because like as an example, like Demon, right? I didn't even know Demon was on this server until like a month ago.
I think he's pretty new. I mean, relatively
he popped up
anyway.
out of nowhere, and he had
Bro, why did you?
Librams.
Dude, if you let me die, I'm gonna fucking end you.
I'm literally already dead. What do you mean?
Why did you die? How did you die?
Because my HP went to 0.
Dude, good food. Oh, this fucking dude. Who is this guy? You really gonna let us just? You really gonna let us just die like this in front of everybody?
Is the worst spec
Dude,
I've
we
ever
have the
created.
entire Ascension player base
we have
watching us right now. And you're about to let us get fucking clowned like this? I'm not having it, dude.
Video evidence.
No, I'm not having it.
Don't upload this. Don't upload this. Alright, by the way, this was all just pre-game talking.
Yeah.
Dude, this is literally the most boring ass rotation. Just potion toss spamming.
Potion toss spamming? Why are you just potion toss spamming?
Because
that's
what can't miss, and that's what I use on the higher level mobs. So my entire spec is built around
6k HP. Get fucked, dude. God damn it, you're annoying.
Yeah, fuck you, dude.
Dude, this is so fucking obnoxious,
Where do you get off?
Where do you get off? Calling people fat.
Wait, we ganked you. Right, you should be banned from Discord.
You should be banned from Discord for calling people fat.
Oh my goodness.
That was good. That was good fucking bans.
I can say it because I'm fat. So
dude,
it's okay.
So how's the good mood weight loss program going, man? Boys support boys. You gotta.
Right, exactly. it's going in the right direction.
Okay.
It is not.
Okay.
I'm not putting in as much effort as I should be. But you know, it's
But that's but that's why we're here. We're here to hype you up so that you can.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh shit. Oh. All right, here we go. All right, pop consumes. Oh. Third issue. Third
I'm
issue.
taunting. I'm taunting.
Third issue.
Taunt miss.
Skill diff.
Taunt miss. How am I still missing, man? I have 17 or 19% hit, man.
Oh, so should I like face tank them and have you
Yeah, just stand
hit
there.
them
Like
back?
literally just stand there. Like
Okay.
you running around makes it actually worse.
Oh, I'm running for my fucking life. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I didn't realize I was a tank. My bad. Damn.
This whole time and all I've got is 2?
What? Cloths?
Yeah.
I've gotten
Feels
I
bad,
think
man.
7, so I'll take it. I think it's 8 for one piece. Or not,
God, that's 8.
is it 8? No, it's not. It's 5 for one, or 6 for one bolt, and then 3 bolts for a piece. So it's actually 18. So shows what I know.
Wow,
but you
that's
can see
fucking
why-
awful. That is
Right, you can see
super horrible.
why for this spell enchant that I'm looking at. NG, you son of a bitch. All right, I
5 for
deserve it.
5 for a single bolt.
I deserve it.
5 for a single
This
bolt.
one is 8 large prismatic shards and 8 greater planar essences.
What the
so-
fuck? That's so expensive.
Yeah, but
Holy shit, that's so expensive.
right, but imagine how many people are gonna quit Koa when they're like, "Oh, Sun Cleric's fun," and they load into a BG and they see you with fucking TBC enchants at level 50, and they're like, "This game sucks," and they quit. Right?
What do you,
Like,
you mean?
that EPness? Oh, don't even get me started.
You mean like my bracer enchants?
True. Like, is that 12 int when I only have 7? Oh, fuck
How
this
is
guy.
it possible? What do you mean he's got 12 strength of bracers?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
All right, just typing in the bug channel.
I left you to die, by the way, buddy. I couldn't stay around there anymore. That shit sucked ass. That was
I just
so
saw
lame.
both of them around me, and I knew I was just 100% dead. Don't worry.
I just fucking laughed. I was like, this is so
you
boring.
yell at me. Right, when you die, you yell at me. When I die, I'm like, hey, shit happens, because we're 2 different kinds of people.
Well, I mean, when it's entirely your fault and never my own fault that I died, you know.
All right, well,
You know, you kind of start to wonder whose
It's
fucking
like,
fault
how
it
do
is.
I only ever die around you? Right, I
Yeah.
have questions.
Yeah.
There's no answers. Oh, and now he's literally camping me with a little, what is this thing? The beach thing?
I mean,
Very nice.
oh yeah.
Oh, wait,
Something
you
like that.
actually left?
Yo, I literally left. Like, I'm gone. Like, I'm fucking
Dad?
out this bitch. Yeah, man. I went to go get fucking cigarettes.
What
Yeah.
is
I completely abandoned you.
milk-flavored cigarettes? I'm out. See ya.
Yep.
I married your mother, not you. Skirt.
Oof.
But other than that, I think that's all I really had to say on that topic. Do
Okay.
you have anything else that's like, hey, this would be something to talk about? Because I can't think of anything.
Why don't
Or
we?
if anyone
Do we
has
want to
any
pose it
ideas.
to the chat? Do we want to pose it to the chat? Does anybody have
Yeah,
a
of
question
course.
you want to ask?
I mean, our chat
in the
sucks,
meantime,
but go ahead.
In the meantime, the chat does not suck. Don't
And
apologize
if
to
you-
chat. How dare you, man?
Okay. No, YouTube gang. All right. Fuck Twitch chat. No. And also, if you just have any questions ever want us to talk about anything, message us on Discord, mail us in game. I'll pay you the 30 copper. I don't
Join BG30.
care. Right. Join BG30. Just so I can, safe spot on top of
Oh, there you go.
Jane Ruins.
What do you think the timeline is for next phase drop? It seems like it's probably a good ways out.
I
do you think?
would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree.
I think there's
And,
just
like,
so much work
obviously-
to do.
Right, we want it all tomorrow, right? It's not like, oh, well, we don't want it to be here, and that's why we're just being doomers or whatever. I think like a relatively optimistic estimate is like a month and a half, 2 months. Like that's really
super optimistic, I think. Yeah,
Right?
that's really optimistic. I don't know, just seeing like the amount of work, especially when like Liquid was. Let me pull up what he like specifically said that like made me think that this was going to be the case. It was in.
I remember. I know what you're gonna
the
mention.
Answers
Yep.
from Liquid. Yes. Oh God, yeah. So he's gonna absolutely. We plan to make sweeping core kit changes before 60 phase at the latest. talent tree rearrangements happen fairly consistent, blah, blah, blah. But for core kit specifically, yes, they'll get changes before or at the beginning of next phase. Now, if he decides to push that to the beginning of next phase because he wants to get the phase out, I mean, sure. But if he's going to completely, like, do, like, rework cores, talent tree rearrangements, like, I still think there's, like, a decent amount of classes that need some work.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I don't know. It really just seems like there's going to be a big gap between, you know.
I completely forgot about that, where it was like most classes, if not all, are going to have this massive overhaul. Now, granted, core stuff won't be as big of a, like, delay to it coming out, right? Because it's like, it's not like we need to test core kits, right? We're just like, hey, you know, I think it'd be good to have this spell around level 20, or, you know, Venno shouldn't be just purely a Resto Druid in its core kit, right? It should have a little bit of everything, because now you can go Spider and you're still a Resto Druid.
Still Resto Druid, yeah.
Right, exactly. So stuff like that is an easy fix.
Yeah.
So I was just looking, Walmart just got a 70 blue and is flexing. So that's literally like 3 days of farming right there when you disenchant the shit.
Dude, just do the Blood Bowl, man. Although you only get Arcane Dust, not any planar essences, so
Really?
that is pretty ass. Yeah, I've never gotten anything other than the Void Crystal or Arcane Dust from disenchanting 70s.
Well, actually, to get Savagery, which is the 70 AP enchant. What the hell is Engineer doing? This man is on drugs.
You guys are over here talking about savagery like you can get the fucking adamantium rod. Like, what?
That is fax machine.
Yeah, everybody's like, ooh, can I get this? You're like, dude, what do you mean? Like, you're never getting that. What are you talking about?
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
There's an entire, we got a health pot again against mobs that were created in 2004. And it's still not going to be enough. That chose. Oh, wait, is this it? No? Oh, sorry. I would love to continue my thought, but I'm... All right, we're good. Yeah, I actually completely forgot about that. So that's not even...
Yeah, so that's not going to be a thing. There's still, like, a good amount of, like, good enchants that you can get that only requure... What do we have? The Runed whatever? I don't know.
It's...
Arcanite. Runed Arcanite. Yeah. But... Yeah, no, I think the crazy... It'll say it in the tooltip. It'll say requires XYZ.
Oh, I was looking at the scroll of, and that's why.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Ruined Adamantine. All right. So, okay, so now... So, if you don't already do this, use wotlkdb.com. It is just... It's Wrath of the Lich King database. .com or database. Is it data or data?
It's however you want it.
I feel like it's data, but maybe I just missed my data. That could be it.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude! God damn it! Oh man! Every time I go to a gas station,
I've never had a data. Dude, ruined Arcanite. It's so expensive. God damn. But there's no like used for or required for. But yeah, if you ever want to figure out anything, like that's how I figured out 40 bis like ahead of time. Right? It was like, oh, I need a bunch of Wildvine for Dreamweave. At level 50, it was like, hey, I'm gonna go on and get Freezing Band. Like, just it's a fun way to like add like a to-do list for 2 weeks. Right? It's like, oh, I'm gonna farm bis.
Honestly, I think it's like a really fun mini game to kind of just go through and sift through everything and see like what cool piece that like everybody's overlooked, but like you know about it, then you have it, and then it's like it blows up and it's big. I think those are fun, and also just like, oh my god, what the fuck?
And also a big thing to do is when you look up items, sort it by stuff that's craftable, because then that can affix, right? So it's a piece that's normally not this at 50 or 60, and all of a sudden can affix, like for instance Devil Sword stuff, right? Like I got lucky. And I think Demon got a few of them too. I got Devil Sword Gauntlets of Power, which is...
Ooh, that's
I think it's a low roll, though, because I got 14, and I'm pretty sure
yeah, that sounds really low, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's... like the rolls are 4 or 5 on the stats, right? So you can get like a 5/5 of the monkey. I feel like the power would be 16, but I digress. Stuff like that is like, okay, that's something cool to like work for. If you really want to be bis ahead of the next guy who's just buying Devil Sword Gauntlets of the Whale off the auction house, right? Something cool.
Right. Yeah.
And it is, like you said, it's a cool mini game of like something to push yourself towards. And like, you know, if you like, because obviously all of us want to keep playing Koa. It's just like, God, it feels like there's nothing to do. That's something to do for a week and a half.
You know,
right?
I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. I still
helps
think
the
there's.
time go.
I'm like super keen on just PvPing, and
sure.
I am entirely okay with just doing that. And I understand like why other people would want to like play something else. It definitely is a pretty decent like lull in in the cycle.
Right. Oh, I mean, if PvP's not your thing, right, you can do BGs like 3 times, and then you're like, okay, my eyes hurt. I want to do something else, but there's no like real raids to focus on, or there's no high-end dungeon groups because I'm not on the Discord for the community events because I'm a loser. You know, for any number of reasons. But,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, PvPers, we are, just as PvPers, we're always going to be
Better than
easier to
PvEers?
entertain. We're always going to be what now?
Nothing.
I
I said better than PvEers.
Oh, facts. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
100%.
not something you need
Yeah.
that's facts machine.
Yeah.
But, I mean, because obviously, right, PvP will always be in the game. There's only so much PvE you can do, but PvP is different every single time. You're always
That's why I
fighting a
like it so
different
much,
player.
man. It's so
Yeah,
dynamic. It's just so much fun.
Especially with 21 classes, it is
Yeah.
radically different from any PvP MMO experience that anyone has ever had.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Sheesh. Okay, thank God.
Sheesh.
I almost wasn't almost able to skin the devil sword. Whew. Boy, I'd have been mad.
Dude, the thing I hate about the Devil Sword farming is constantly having to delete that stupid book.
Dude, that's literally the reason why I wasn't able to do it. The fucking book. I'm pretty sure I did the quest. I thought I did the quest already, so I wouldn't it wouldn't drop again. I guess I'm wrong. I'm an idiot.
I was scared that if you did the book, it was like, oh, you can't loot that because you've already done that quest, and it would just be condemned.
Yeah. That'd be kind of shitty.
Now, granted, I do have anxiety, so that could just be completely gaslighting myself. But you know, we are transparent here on the OG Podcast. But yeah, like there's...
Shiho Paul says, I wish arenas had more incentive, like even just skirms dropping boxes so we aren't stuck in 1v1 BG hell for eternity. I'm pretty sure they do. There's like an arena frenzy thing going on every once in a while, and they give like...
Is it going on now? It is.
It might be, yeah. It seems to be up like quite a lot more than I'm used to, or I remember anyway. But yeah, arena frenzy, I think it even like... Yeah, see, look, if you queue 2 skirms right now, like... It says Arena Frenzy is active. It's got this orange glow, and you can tell. So you can queue 2v2 skirms, and then you'll get a box. Like, I'm going to queue 2v2 skirms right now.
Yeah, same. Let me switch back to Spec 1, because Spec 2 sucks. Just potion tossing shit. Leave the group, because can't be seen with you. And then I'll queue it up too. Easy. If you want to do some 2 queues skirm, do it now. Easy. But yeah, I think... I don't know. I don't know if it's rewards that are preventing players from joining, right? Because, like, if you joined a BG, let's say, and you get 100 gold every time you play a BG, win or loss, like, what does that really add? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just becomes, like, dare I say too much or whatever, right? It's like, oh, I have so much gold. What do I do with it? But I still don't want to play the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if rewards is the right answer.
I don't know. I think like playing the game for the sake of playing the game is reward enough. I mean, just having fun. Not to say that, you know, incentives aren't good, but like,
right.
Yeah.
But also, you know, as a gatekeeping Classic player, because if I'm alive, I'm mentioning that I play Classic.
Yep.
So
we know.
Right, exactly. Which hopefully won't be that much longer if I keep forgetting my runs. But it is. Oh, Q-Pop. Let's go.
Q-Pop. What up?
Oh. What up, Ranger Tanks? Oh, I forgot to buff that. There we go. Yeah, but there should be like, oh, there we go.
Oh, hey, what's up, gamer?
Wait, let's get this shit.
Yo, what's up?
No, but I think there should be like I don't want to say barrier of entry, but if I put in a bunch of effort and I'm farming TBC and champs and I'm doing all this crazy shit and I have 800 days played, which is the equivalent of doing this as a full-time job for a month and a half,
Yeah.
then you should not be able to get to the power level that I'm at within a week, right?
No, of course. Yeah, I mean
right,
that's the way MMOs work. Yeah.
Right. So there can't be too many rewards, but I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's crank this shit. All right, what are we against? Demon Hunter, Tinker.
Oh, we
All
got to
right.
bust the Tinker. Yeah. Just whatever about the Demon Hunter. We'll just kill the Tinker.
bust
Yeah,
it, dude?
we're gonna bust on him.
Oh, I can't switch gear while in an arena match. Yo, this sucks.
Well, I mean, you could at the start if you weren't so goofy.
Yeah. Well. Oh, I'm lagging. I gotta go. Well,
Nope. There goes Bear.
someone-
Bear boy's going.
Yo, you got that great.
Bro, he'd be
micro,
doing
dude.
it to him. Yeah, he's doing it to
You're
him.
really having a ranger moment or a hunter moment where you just send in the pet to die.
All right, I'm gonna lost this.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just wait
I'm just
it
gonna
out.
lost. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Come here.
Okay, that was nice. Cool. Thanks, man.
Easy.
All right, let's get in there. Come on. We're gonna.
All right,
the longer this goes on, we're gonna get shit on.
I know. I just got combat. All right, let's go. Book it. Just run over Engie.
Skirt. Yep.
All right, let's do it. Skirt. I don't have Loas. Liquid, please. I know you can hear me. All right, I have to hit this demon hunter. I'm gonna fear him. I'm actually gonna pop the DH.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, and
I'm turning.
freezing band. Whisper is typing. Dude, every time I see a freezing band proc, I just think of him just like that poor
That
Soa
one fucking
just getting
game. Oh yeah,
Blades
that
Edge,
was
dude,
so
he was-
fucking bad, man.
I'm a freezing band user and that hurt to watch. I was like, God damn. This
Did we get
band.
anything for that? What the
I
fuck?
think you
No!
like 2 or 3 or something.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, last time I did the Arena Frenzy thing,
All right.
it wasn't until like my second or
All
third
right.
win.
I'm joining again. All right.
All right. Cue it up, boys. If you want to do twos, do it now. Skirms, there's no rating. Do whatever.
Yeah, we need to get another PvP event going. I'll probably end up making one for this weekend. Probably for Saturday. So
Because, I mean, it seems to be that Sunday is just now PvE day.
PvP
So-
on Saturday, PvE on Sunday. I'm good with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds
seems-
cool. What does everybody else think? Is that good? Yeah.
'Cause that
Everybody
seems what
says
people
yes.
are-
Everyone
that's what-
says yes. Every single
Everyone,
Every
every single person.
every single person.
I feel like if Alone's in the chat, he'll be like, no, because Alone is the person that 25 people say, hey, I want Koa to have more devs. He's like, no, because he's just an absolute just master of comedy.
Yeah, he's super funny. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh
he's-
no! Oh, thank God.
What
I was gonna
happened?
say- Oh, nothing. I knocked a mob into the air and it died in the air and I can't loot it.
Oh,
I thought it was a rare. Oh, I was gonna be upset that I couldn't loot the
dude,
rare.
that would be rough.
Oh, it's about to be big sad.
I've had that happen where, like, if you're like glitching a mob or like you're juggling it over someplace, and then like
Sure.
you get it like mid juggle, it dies mid juggle, and it's not on a platform. It's like in between the two, and you're like, oh shit. Well, I've lost like 2 travelers backpacks that way.
Oof. Not the
It
traveler's
is,
backpacks.
Not my backpacks.
Imagine not having the TBC war chest.
Imagine having disposable income. All right, leave me alone. Even though I could buy DP, but
I mean,
how much does it go for if you're buying it with gold?
I don't know. I haven't bought DP in a long time. Does anybody know off the top of their head?
Or what's the going rate?
What's the going rate for it? Yeah.
Oh, what the? I was in that? All right, that's some hoe shit. Airstrike's got like a 15-yard explosion. That is suspicious.
What? Are you in a skirm?
Yeah, I'm in a skirm, dude. We're skirming.
Free. I'm not in
Dude,
a
I'm with
skirm.
the homie Yozu, dude.
Oh, Yozu queued up for the skirms. Let's go.
Yozu,
Dude, Yozu
the
just
man.
got himself some Conqueror. He just got exalted with all 3 of the BG reps, man. Look, fucking give it up for my man Yozu, dude.
Dude,
Big
Fuck
clappies.
that. He went engineering. Alpha male.
Okay. What?
That's the real shit. He finally
you
realized.
you can't have both.
Well, no, I'm saying that's like the real cool shit because
Oh,
now.
engineering's the real cool shit. Oh, okay.
Oh, of course it is. Have I told you that I play classic? But dude, you can't tell me that like, oh, a barbarian's scary. A barbarian with rocket boots. Hello? Like, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty spooky. He's just fucking
is.
zooming at you. That's just
What
fuck.
the hell are you gonna do?
Stick your head between your legs.
Yeah, I'm farming FAPs for next phase. Yeah, am I gonna use them against new players? Yes. Like, gotta win, baby. All right, that was a win, and I didn't get another thing. So
it might be that skirms don't proc it, which seems weird to me. Seems weird to me. You'd think it would.
All right, let's try this one. Let's see, one more. Oh, gotta buff the bear.
Oh, it's a weight stone, not a sharpening stone. Where's my sharpening stones?
Save it for Azargos. But yeah, by
like,
the way,
like they're hard to make.
True. By the way, if anyone is new to the server and needs gold or anything, I can throw you some. I'm not going to give you everything because at the end of the day, I am selfish. But,
I'm new.
You know,
need gold.
Hey guys, it's me, Ruke. I love the bear god, whatever his name is. I don't know. Wig cleric.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shit on that guy. He seems fun.
Yo, fuck that guy. Dude, that guy looks like a.
Yo, get him with the stun, bro.
Yo, get him.
Who's this guy? Who's this monk dude?
The fuck? I remember someone. They outed themselves on Discord the other day, and I don't remember who it was.
I know exactly. I know who it is. This is the dude in my guild.
Oh, okay.
Oh, y'all want to knock him?
Lagging. All right, can you guys hear me?
Team, hello.
All right, let's do a little bit of this. We do a little hacking.
Little kick. Yeah, a little bit of
Call that shit Tabasco. You know what I'm saying? Just a little kick, baby.
Yeah, a little kick, baby. That's that Frank's Red Hot, baby. I put that shit on everything.
No. That shit's not that flavorful, but it's cheap. You know what we're about.
I keep forgetting to put on my fucking primal weapon. I really wish it was just like innate. I really, really, really wish it was innate. I forget to put it on all the time.
Oh, dude, that is
So
as someone who
fucking
played
annoying.
Enhancement Shaman and TBC for like a month before I realized that TBC is a PvE expansion. Yeah, having to do that every time. You're like, all right, Wind Fury, Frostbrand, every single time. It is definitely annoying. All right, so I guess there is no Arena Frenzy for Skirm, but
yeah, it seems. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna keep queuing anyway because it seems fun. So someone asked earlier, which class do you think needs the most tuning?
The most tuning, as in just numbers, I assume.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, just tuning. I don't know if this isn't really like. Well, I don't know. No, this isn't the number tuning bit. It's still we're still working on classes and class identity and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Right.
What did I thought that was like phase 3, but then it was also phase 2, but like also like.
Well, yeah, I know Ranger's in a bit of a suspicious spot at the moment because it can do like everything very well. It has great burst from 40. It has, you know, pretty good mobility. It has decent melee burst. If it goes crossbow, it has some major shotgun shit at like 20 yards. It has Elude, which is a permanent invisibility. Obviously breaks when you do damage, so it's just your standard stealth. But it's different from classless stealth, which is 30 seconds. They have a kick. They have MS. Mortal Strike, healing debuff for those that don't understand what 2 letters are.
Well, it could be move speed too. I mean, everybody uses that.
That is true. Or it could be what's the hold on, what's that? What's that disease called? Multiple scoliosis?
Multiple sclerosis.
Scoliosis. Whatever.
No, multiple sclerosis. I used to date a girl with MS actually. That was rough.
Used to. Wow, great standards, my guy.
What do you mean?
Wait, no, I mean like you were like, oh yeah, she's perfect. Like she's great. She's got a great personality.
It had nothing to do with that. I didn't say that at all, you fucking mook.
I would date a girl with 1 sclerosis, but if she's got multiple,
but too many scleroses, I just can't. I can't have it. Yeah.
Right. 1, you're human. All right, you got 3 or 4. You're just being selfish.
Okay. So they say not numbers tuning. So what do you? Let's get some clarification when you say that. So what do you mean by that, sclerosis?
Like,
I can't believe we're not getting any fucking boxes from this. Should we just queue like 2v2 solo unranked then? I mean, is that even It is. It is. It is. Yeah, it is popping right now. Actually, I'm gonna do that instead.
All right, let's do that. But I'm trying to think. I know Blood Soa doesn't feel that good. I don't want to say that good. Because the only person who ever talks about it is Defias, and that dude never seems happy with anything. I've never seen that dude ever be just like that dude. I don't know how he stayed this unhappy for so long, but that's kind of impressive. Still plays the class.
Yeah.
Like that's a whole different level.
So the clarification came core kit stuff. So again, like, do you mean just like tweaking the core kits? Because I mean that's been something that Liquid has addressed, that he will be they'll be touching core kits either prior to 60 patch or just after it. So
yeah. Well, I mean, like what we were saying earlier, I think Veno needs a core. I don't want to say revamp or rework, but I think it needs to be looked at, right?
No, but I see what you mean, and I would absolutely agree. Yeah. I don't think that there should be any one. Well, what do you think? Do you think that there should be any one playstyle encouraged for a class over another? So, like, the core kind of encourages,
yes,
maybe more Resto Druid versus, like, playing Spider Tank or something. I don't know.
Right. So I would say yes. Like, now, granted, when I think of Veno, would I think healer? Do you like, because like Guardian, it should be, you should get more tank shit than you should for Gladiator. That's just, in my opinion, how it should be. Pyro should have more, caster stuff as opposed to like flame weaving utility stuff, right? Because it should be like, boom, boom, firepower.
Right.
Engineering should probably, or not engineering, Jesus Christ. I will never forgive you for naming yourself that. Tinkers is just the most disrespectful thing you could have done. Like, if you've ever played Guild Wars, you're just like, this is the worst. I hate this so much. But Tinkers should probably have, I guess, like more like robotic stuff, like in the core kit, and then like you can branch out to other stuff if you want. But yeah, I think there's not a problem, to answer your question, there's not a problem with a certain playstyle being, hinted, I don't want to say hinted at, but like, suggested.
Yeah.
Right?
Like encouraged is like, it's just
the
encouraged more than others.
Right, exactly. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think it should be that if you get a Veno to level 30, that you are completely 1/3 Spider, 1/3 Scorpion, and 1/3 healer. I think that's totally fine. I think Witch Doctor's honestly in a good place because it has healer and it has caster DPS, and then it has like a very small amount of melee, which kind of makes sense, right? It's like its own stray spec. It doesn't need to be like a core part of the class, but if you want to spec into it, you can. So I think stuff like that is kind of, I don't want to say like the right way to go down, like kind of just focusing on 2 specs, which is like a hint of the 3rd if you really want to do it. But
yeah, I'm not sure. I guess my opinion on that would be because if you were to evenly distribute the stuff across the core, right? So like all 3 specs are equally represented in the core. Do you think that makes it feel disjointed? Or that's just, this is the core kit and it introduces you to all the different things, and then you can specialize further, which is, obviously your specialization.
Well, I think
I don't think I would mind if there was like encouragement to play one spec over another, like in the core. Like if one was like just slightly more encouraged than the others. Like I wouldn't say like, there's 10 abilities for one thing, and then there's like 2 for the next spec, and then 2 for another spec. I would say like maybe just a few more than the other 2 specs, or what you were saying, like a combination of you can go this way or you can go this way, and then there's like another third lesser kind of explore.
Right, exactly. Like all 3 are represented, and like you can see like, oh, okay, this is like, if you're playing a Guardian, for instance, you're like, oh, I have like this cool buff spell. And it's like, oh, there's a whole tree for that with inspiration, and I can do some crazy banner shit. But like, it's not 33% of your class leading up there.
That is a great example because I wholeheartedly agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
But you can have like your gladiator, your trampling charge, your I think it's called tendon slash, right? You have your shield
guardian,
ball, which is the most guardian thing. A raised shield, that's the most guardian thing ever. But yeah. So yeah, to basically roundabout, I don't think there's any problem with suggesting or encouraging, right? Because I think if you don't encourage one, then classes can feel a bit bland. Right, you don't feel like you get a class to 30 and you're like, I have no idea what I am. You're like, I can tank, I can heal, I can DPS, and I don't think that's good for the game if everyone can do everything. Right, that was a problem a bunch of people ran into early on in the alpha. And they're like, oh, I want to be able to do everything. That's how the whole Ranger tank meme started.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, every class shouldn't be able to do everything. If you're a
No, I totally agree.
You should not be able to be a melee DPS. You should not be able to be a tank in any reasonable fashion. I still stand by my opinion that Rune Master tank is a plague on this earth and makes no sense. I hate it.
Yeah, it does seem like a mage rogue tank, which seems odd.
Like it just seems
I can get down on that. I can get down on that. There are some that I think are just a little don't make too much sense.
Right, exactly. And obviously it's still an alpha, right? Stuff can change. But like not everyone should be able to do everything. But I think that people think that they can do everything if you give everyone equal parts of everything by 30, if that makes sense. So maybe it is better just to do like 40%, 40%, 20% of like that third spec.
So Doopsy says the problem I think is like there's some core skill that is already represented in a spec / tree. Like Venomancer, you already have all of your healing stuff. And that would be like the strong. I would say that's probably like the strong encouraged to play one playstyle over the other. I think that is too much. I would say Veno is on like the bad end of the spectrum on having too much, in the core that makes their other stuff like really strong.
Right, exactly.
Unless, they're going to have their damage reduced to compensate, in which case, sure. Or, if they're not as strong as other things because they have that healing in the core, I think that's fine too. But if they're going to be absolutely fucking unkillable in Scorpid form because they have so many defensives and they have like a ton of self-healing, that crosses the line for me. Like that's just not fun to play against, man. I don't think anybody has fun playing against Scorpion Venom.
Yeah, and every time you mention Scorpion Venom, What Up Dog or Pendo starts typing like, well, if you press the S key, we can't get rage. That's not how it works, right?
If you press the S key, we can't get rage.
Right, it's like, oh, well, you don't have to be homeless. Just get a job. Shut the hell up.
Just buy a house. What?
Right, just how are you homeless, dude? You like these keys? But yeah, like it's such a I don't play against Scorpion Venom way to look at it. But yeah, like stuff like that shouldn't be in the game. You should not have so much healing and then be like, oh, I'm also a tank. Like what? I think if you're not snapshotting, I think Tank Necro does a good job of like isolating that. Like you can be super tanky, but then like you don't have any damage, right? So it's like, it's good. You still have like your small amount of utility that a Necro has with Heart Chill and Ghoulify and whatever. But you're not overloaded. You don't have access to all of this crazy stuff unless you talent into it, right? So it shouldn't be given for free. If you want to talent into it, that should be the way that you can get, a Swiss Army knife of option.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, like Doopsy's pointing out, the problem with having one spec more encouraged or like strongly encouraged over others is that you get that where like he's saying, why would you really need to invest in the healing tree if you get all the healing spells and you can heal just fine without them when you can just go like DPS or tank and then still perform really well.
You should have some heal.
I mean, yeah,
but
I get you.
Shouldn't just have like you shouldn't just be like a completely like spec'd healer at level 30 and then all of a sudden just start getting spider shit. Like, that's where the... And then, like, literally, like he said, right, it's, you shouldn't have, like, oh, I can just be a completely fine healer despite never putting any points into a healing tree.
Right, yeah, and the fact that they're, like, intellect, spell power based, too, is, like, doesn't help, because, like, you just innately get more healing power, just by speccing the stuff that would have given them damage anyway, like, you know, or gearing for damage. So, yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, another class that, like, kind of fits. Actually, I think, excuse me. I think Blood SOA is another example of, like, something that's, like, similar to Inspiration Guardian in the sense that it's, like, the bastard child. And I think that's okay. I
don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, you can have, like, a niche spec. Yeah, for sure.
Right, exactly. And like I said before, Witch Doctor has Shadow Hunting, which is the niche spec. It's the redheaded stepchild, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't need to be that all three are equal, and all three can do the exact same DPS and top-level gear, and that... you know, everyone has the exact same amount of utility, because then I'm going to start smudging and talking about how this game is retail if everyone is equal at everything.
Yes, that cannot be the case. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely not. If that happens, then
it is just retail. That was like the
right now, but I'll do something. Like, I'll think of something later in the shower, assuming I shower.
Yeah,
like,
while assuming you shower. Yeah.
Let's not get carried away.
Jump to any conclusions.
Right.
Personal hygiene. Yeah, okay.
Basement,
what the fuck? This netherweave isn't going to farm itself, man. What are you thinking?
I'm sorry, there are showers in Kerosene? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Didn't think so.
Also, people are wanting to queue for BRD, so if you want to queue BRD, queue it now.
BRD?
RDF.
Sure.
Little Blackrock Depths. I'm probably going to skip it. But, actually, you know what? I might do it anyway. Well, because we're probably going to be doing this for, like, what, 10 or 15 more minutes?
Well, I mean, we're just keep going with it.
Well, we'll just keep going. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going.
We don't. My bedtime's not for another, few hours.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. All right, I QB or D. I do the Q. I am DPS. I'm not healing that shit.
Because I remember, I think it was
Huge
actually Catboy was saying. Also, props to Catboy for actually making content, because everyone says they will and they never do. Go watch his video about his thoughts on Monk. He made a video on Monk, and it got changed.
Where is that?
I believe it's just the video's called "My Thoughts on Monk."
You should link it. You should link it in the Twitch chat, just so people can.
I don't have Twitch open because it makes me lag.
Right, I forgot you're in 2007. Okay, I will find it. I will find it.
Yeah, no, but he talks about like a few things and a few changes he wants to make to Monk, and literally within like 4 hours of the video going up, Liquid watched it and put like half of them in. And he's like, "Oh, you're right." Boop.
Nice.
So,
fuck yeah.
If you know how to turn on OBS Studio, you can get some shit changed. So, but again, circling back, Catboy's question was like, or like topic suggestion was like, is it okay to have classes be better at certain things than other classes? And
yeah, absolutely.
Undoubtedly, yes.
Oh, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A barbarian should do better melee DPS than a shadow hunting witch doctor, because a witch doctor also has utility and heals and debuffs, and a barbarian just has more damage, right? It doesn't matter that they're both DPS specs. And at the end of the day, yes, will that lead to some class favoritism in certain raid comps? Yes, and that's okay. That is okay if you're going to run a super hardcore speedrun comp, that you're going to run, 10 barbarians, because barbarians are better at that specific thing. But if you just want to have like a good fleshed out raid, you're not going to bring 10. You'd rather have the utility that, a banner guardian can bring. You would rather bring, the control that a pyro can have, or what have you.
Thank you, Bender.
Thank you, Bender. Whatever.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right. Bender,
you linked the video you were talking about.
Oh, thanks, Bender. You're a real one.
Big G.
Classic Bender, dude.
Huge homie.
But yeah, I think there's absolutely no world whatsoever where,
because that's what makes classic. Like it's like, I don't know.
No, that's what makes the game better, right? If you're playing
there's
a
niches
warrior,
that think
you're like, I'm doing more damage than this hunter. Like, you know, like, and also, but then if you're that hunter player and you're starting to beat a warrior, you are just on a bunch of just ecstasy. Like, oh my god, my EP is so big. This is great. I am beating a warrior. Yada yada. Yeah, there should definitely be things that have an upper hand. Of course, without a doubt.
Well, then you feel special for like being that niche. If nobody else can like do what you do, like you feel important. You feel impactful to the group, no matter the setting, which is really, really cool. And like that's fun. Like that's you know, I mean,
class identity is just
class
such
identity
a huge thing,
is
especially
a very,
with
very
21.
big deal. Yeah,
right. Because also, like you see this in again. I hate to say the cursed word, retail. You see it all the time. If 21 classes all do the same exact DPS, you will only ever bring the one class that has slightly more damage or slightly more utility, right? Because why would you bring the other 20?
Right.
They all do the same exact numbers. But if you're bringing, you know, an inspiration guardian, you're like, okay, he doesn't do any damage, but he empowers everyone else's damage by 10,
so
15%. There's merit there.
Yeah, his contribution, the damage that he gives to others is his damage, and like that's absolutely.
Like when I did TBC, Enhancement Shaman is a very good parsing class. I was dumb as shit, so I still am dumb as shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say was.
This was,
excuse me.
You know, 30 seconds ago. It's a completely different person. But I was able to twist well. And so I would like Wind Fury Totem, Grace of Air, and switch those back and forth so the homies could parse, so I was able to get a raid spot because I was still able to do that better than other enhancement shamans.
Yeah.
Right? So as long as you can still provide something, if it's just about the damage number at the end of the day, this game is going to suck ass. But with 21 classes, there is so much potential for cool raid comps and cool styles of play, and I cannot fucking wait. It is going to be so cool once people start like really diving into this shit, dude. Oh my god.
It's going to be really, really good. Yeah, I cannot wait. Yeah.
Like we've only had a few, like 1,000 morons look at it, but dude, imagine like 100,000. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oh, it's going to be so great.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, just as soon as this place gets some population, we're just going to, that's the only thing.
We're going to get like 20 viewers? Oh.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, buddy.
By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, if you've gotten this far, click like. All right, just do it.
I mean, clearly you like listening to us. I mean, why not subscribe too? And you can.
No, don't subscribe. All right.
You can hear. You can find out when we next post a video, and you could even subscribe on Twitch. Or you could follow
you don't
on
need
Twitch.
To subscribe. I'll tell you. It's Tuesday. We record on.
Why
Tuesday,
are you telling people not to sub? What the fuck is wrong with you? Genuinely, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you such an idiot? Yo, shut the fuck up.
All right.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna shill. I don't give a flying fuck, bro. I am definitely shilling.
I'm just looking out for the boys, dude. All right. This is called reverse psychology. Subscribe to Good Mood.
Fucking loser.
It's help out the community because it doesn't feel like much. Like you're like, oh, I'll just click like, I'll just click subscribe. But like each one of those is one step closer to us hitting phase 5 because that's one more person playing the game. That's one more, eye that the Ascension team is seeing and saying, okay, we need to add more people to the staff. Right? It's just one step closer. True.
Adding people to the COA staff. What a fucking joke. That's a good one, man. That's a good one.
Thank you. I thought of it myself.
Yeah. Do they really need to? They just need to put more. I mean, maybe it's just that there's not. Maybe there's not any transparency on other people working on it. Like that's just information we don't have, and that's
honestly,
fine.
That's probably it.
But like, it really feels like there's nobody else doing it except for when people kind of like come in to help with something that is like actually just an Ascension core issue, or like just something else. Like Dutch jumps in every once in a while. A couple of the other guys jumps in every once in a while.
Yeah, and that's what's so frustrating is like if Liquid's gone for like 2 days, nothing happens. Nothing. It's not like, well, this one bug got fixed. or whatever, it looks like and feels like, as a player that is absolutely addicted to this game and is throwing away parts of his life to play it more, it feels like nothing is happening.
Yeah.
Like, it's just completely forgotten until the kangaroo logs in again, and then, you know, stuff can happen, but it just feels completely forgotten.
Nobody's flaming Koa staff, man. Thank you for the sub. I really appreciate you. You actually have no idea how much that means to me and us. Like, thank you so much for subbing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Reverse psychology. Like,
he literally said, I just did it because Goodman told me not to.
That's what I'm saying, baby. Also, don't give me your credit card.
You're also, you're also mega straight if you sub.
Sub. I'm pulling it up now. I gotta convince him, please.
You're totally straight if you sub, yeah.
Please don't think. Oh, my whole brand, please. But, I mean,
you're mega gay if you sub. You're mega a person. You're mega sexuality if you if you sub.
You're mega alive.
You're definitely a person if you sub. You're definitely a person. Oh, smoking heart of the mountain. Ooh. That is a good recipe. That one's kind of rare.
But honestly, what's the craziest thing about, I don't even say the craziest thing, but the most frustrating thing is people get on Koa all the time. They're like, yo, this game is so much fun. It's just like nothing's happening to it. And they want to play it. Like, everyone wants to fucking play this shit, but it just, again, there could be so much behind the scenes, but we just don't see anything, and it feels like we've been forgotten.
And then, you know what? I mean, like, that's, in that case, like, that's still an issue. That's an issue of, like, not communicating to the team. Or, it's not the team, I'm sorry, but to the community. Like, why? I mean, you've seen time and time again, like, that's something that people want. People want transparency in the game. They want communication. I mean, you've seen the outcry of people, like, yelling at Blizzard for not doing shit like that. So, I mean, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't even care about, like, transparency. You don't have to tell me what's being worked on every day.
No, I mean,
working on what? Just say, hey, we see you. Like, I have added the team like 4 times, and there's just nothing. Like, we've had, like, I would say a good 3 or 4 just, like, mental breakdowns with the recent one a few days ago. And
wait, what? Wait, I'm sorry. I've been away from Koa for a little while. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? What's going on here?
No, we're all just smashing because it's like they don't give a shit about us. And guess what? They still never say anything. That's what's so frustrating.
Well, how do you know if they don't give a shit about us? Well,
because
what makes you say they don't
said anything, and nothing.
They never said anything about what? About any changes?
Anything about how, you know, we're working on it or whatever. Literally, all that Dutch has to do is hop in the Discord at 0 people and say, we're trying to get to phase 5 as quick as we can, and I'll ride that copium for a week. Like, that's it. That's it.
All right. I mean, I guess if that's sufficient enough for you, that wouldn't like satisfy me at all. But all right.
But guess what we have now? We have literally nothing.
That still is literally nothing.
Well,
that's exactly what they've been saying. What?
We had a breakdown like a month ago, and we were bitching about a bunch of shit because that's what we do. Maybe that's why they don't.
That is what we do. That is what we do.
We are.
That's why nobody answers at team, because we ping at team whenever we feel like it for jokes. They're like, I'm not even fucking looking at that shit.
Why are they ignoring us? I can't see of any reason why they would possibly ignore us.
Dude, they see notifications and they just right-click the server and just mark as red. Like, that is all they do.
Tasty just bans all the comments.
I can't blame them. I really can't blame them. Fucking Koa Discord is a cesspool sometimes. Well, never go to off topic, by the way.
Oh yeah, I just
never step into off topic.
Left on unread for months at a time.
100%. Yeah.
That is.
I had to like perma-mute that shit.
Oh yeah. Less than a person.
We got a few special fellers in there. They like to have a good time.
It is suspicious. But like, it's just very frustrating. Like, so what I was gonna say is, like, Liquid has been way more vocal about what he's working on. Like, if he,
absolutely.
Like, when we started,
he's been doing great.
Like, great, and I am so fucking appreciative of that. That he's like, hey, I know about this bug. That's it. That's all you need to fucking say. Say, hey, I know about this bug, and then I won't report it every 30 seconds, thinking that you don't care.
Yeah.
Right? So he said, hey, I see this. I'm figuring it out. Right, and then I'm like, okay, shit is being heard. Right, and then I can post something else, and I go, okay, he probably saw it and just didn't respond. But if we just never hear answers about anything for so long, like,
I suppose.
it is just, ugh.
Where are we going?
It is just so frustrating as somebody who has given $0 to this company. And I can't believe why they wouldn't pay attention to me.
Oh, yeah. It's so weird, man.
I am not a paying customer, but I'm taking up half of their server bandwidth. With just
Sure,
my
you're a paying
glory
customer.
alone.
You're playing the game, aren't you?
True. And I might swipe the card. Maybe. Just kidding. No, I won't.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm not allowed to.
Somebody's got to eat food this month, okay?
Right.
Mrs. Moon has to eat.
And I've got to eat a lot. So
That's true. Well, actually, we need you on a caloric deficit, my man.
So actually, hot take, or not even hot take, I don't even know why I said that, but good news. I've been trying some steel-cut oats.
Oh, yeah?
Steel-cut oats is oatmeal.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. You throw a banana in that shit. No homo. Pause, of course. But it's pretty good. And it's, like, super filling. So...
Yeah, man. What do you... so you just only put the banana in there?
Yeah, I just do...
Okay, very good. I was going to say, if you dumped a bunch of sugar in there, it doesn't really...
No, I do steel-cut oats, and then I have, like, this organic honey that I do a small amount of.
Very
but
nice.
I find that adding honey, no matter how much of the honey I put in there, it doesn't change the flavor at all, so I might as well just do none.
Lol.
Because it's, like, super organic. It tastes like air. So...
Tastes like air.
Yeah, it tastes like air. Not even like the good air. You know what I mean?
Not even like good air. We're talking like...
We're talking like humid, like Florida air.
We're talking like LA traffic air. I mean, come on.
We're talking, you know, just like chronic smoker, right?
Yeah.
You walk past and you do like an obnoxious cough because you want them to feel bad.
Yeah, we're talking like Yozu's bedroom after we wipe in.
Yozu in shambles.
Yeah.
He's rocket booting to your house.
Bro, he doesn't even know we're talking about him. He has no clue.
Dude, he's just gonna be like, oh, they have a podcast? You know, 60 years from now, looking at us like, yo, what the fuck? Being called out for no reason, man can't even defend himself.
Oh, my God. Oh, he just lolled in the chat. He's watching.
Oh, shit. Exposed.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
But yeah, I can't. What else do people want to hear about? What else is something that needs to be spoken?
Yeah, what's the hot topic on your guys' mind? What is a hot topic? I haven't really been reading. Yeah. No, we don't hate the team. We just
I hate
think
the team. You guys can feel however way. I am an angry person.
Okay. Yeah. Team sucks. At team. Yeah. At team sucks.
At team, you suck. Why aren't you talking to me? You suck. Again.
Maybe that's why. Because you tell them they suck.
No, that can't be
that. That can't be right. It just doesn't add up, man. That shit does not add up, bro.
What a dumbass idea.
Yeah, that's stupid. Oh, wait. There's my pet.
Wait, I just realized that using serpent ward jumps, you can get in through the back of dead mines. Oh.
Oh, nice. I've totally tried to do that. What? Huh. I wasn't even able to get up on the ledge. Very odd. Okay.
Oh, okay. So, no, I see what you're saying. It says, like, it's not in line of sight or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, no, I would, like, jump up and it'll still, like... Oh, God. Peach.
Oh, I think I'm running into that, too. Dun, dun, dun.
Why would you jump over there just to swim this way?
Well, I guess you can't do it. I guess that's to prevent exactly what I'm trying to do. Oh. At team, I can't get into dead mines. Help me.
Where's my res? Oh, nope, he's got him.
Yeah, I can't get in it. I give up. You win. You win, Blizzard.
Why are Rune Masters always so angry? Because they're playing Rune Masters and they like are going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. They have like 900 APM.
Well, like, you know, like all the the undead male mages and undead male rogues that are always like incredibly toxic. What if they were the same person?
In fact, they get to play the same character at the same time. Yeah.
Right, exactly. They are literally one person's the mouse, one person's the keyboard. Like
it attracts a certain clientele. Let's say a certain demographic.
Yeah, like there's a
Any
guy,
Drake dogs in the chat?
Yeah, like the best rune master that we have on the server, his name is Doom. His name isn't Sunshine. His name isn't Flower Petals. His name isn't Good Mood. His name is Doom. So,
Oh, look at this fucking... Oh my god, this is... Oh, you've never seen a better line. You've never seen a better line! No, that's 0 damage, boy! Uh-oh, fuck.
this shit better make fucking sense on the video, because
I'm doing the lava skip and I'm fucking... I'm just so good. I'm just so good with the lava skip. Oh god, please, oh god, I'm gonna fucking die. Oh god, save me.
Like, what the hell is going on?
No, please, please, please. Okay, whoo, I made it. Okay, it doesn't matter what happens to me now.
Hey, dude, parkour.
Oh, nope, 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 nope. Don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die, don't let me die. I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat. Fine, okay, we're killing it. Oops. I didn't realize we were gonna make it.
Is there any way, does anyone know if there's a way you can get Zandalar tribe rep without
being in ZG? Don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
Because the patterns are out if you can get the rep. Mm-hmm. And then we could get some crazy
Can you
shit.
even, like, learn the pattern, though?
You need, like, revered or honored or whatever.
Sure, but does it require 58?
Yeah. So, I mean, again, this is for the future, right? This wouldn't be right now anyway.
Oh, my fucking
because the gear, like, requires 60.
Okay. I'm going to address a question that we had in the chat. How about a quick talk about the dungeon completion bonus XP conversion we had in suggestion discussions earlier? What are your thoughts? I didn't see that post, but maybe somebody else did.
So I did. I believe that was the one that everyone started yelling at you for, if I remember right.
Yelling at me for?
No, yelling at the guy who asked the question.
Oh, okay.
And I assume it's him asking his own question again, but I digress.
It was Bangwig. It's Bangwig asking. I don't know if that was...
It wasn't him. I'll yell at Bangwig anyway, though. Fuck you.
Okay, yeah.
But the question was about, or like the suggestion was about lowering the experience like bonus at the end and spreading it more throughout the dungeon, so that way people do the actual dungeon rather than just blitzing to the end of stockades, AoE pulling everything, killing the boss, and then immediately queuing again and doing the stockades again. Right?
I mean, honestly, I still believe that if you have like a decent group who's boosting, if you're able to, like, if you have XP pot and aura, you can just pull like all of RFC, or rather, just clear all of RFC, and you get from like 15 or whatever level you walk in there, 15 to like 40. Like, so it's nuts, actually.
Right, exactly, and that's what he means. Or the guy.
No, it is spread out around the mobs. That's what I'm saying. If you clear the whole thing, all the mobs in RFC, every single one.
Yeah, well,
because that's usually what I do, and people yell at me, like, "Oh, you're stupid. Go to the boss." Dude, you're right. Okay, yeah. Whatever.
But I think this guy was like, "Hey, like, I want people to like actually run dungeon," which I get.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you on that. Yeah, absolutely.
But you can't convince. I think someone said retail has been trying, or Blizzard's been trying to get players to do that for years, and you just can't do it because players will always take the path of least resistance, right?
Yep.
People will always.
That is true.
A quote I saw earlier from Zan, the Discord guy who doesn't actually play the game, was like, "People will optimize the fun out of a game always."
True.
So here it was: remove bonus XP from the ends of dungeons, so people run more than just RFC and stockades. By doing this, people will queue longer dungeons, as the XP will come from having to kill more mobs, and therefore actually getting to play your class and do testing on abilities and skills, rather than mindlessly running 30 seconds to the right-hand side of stockades and killing the boss. Right?
Yeah.
Right? When you put it that way, like, yeah, it makes sense that people, like, he makes a very good point about you're not even playing your class. Right? Like, when I was leveling my Tinker, I was leveling him in a few dungeons the other day. And I would literally just put nanobots on the tank and then just maybe do something else. Like, I just would do nothing because they would round up everything. They'd AoE it all down. And I'm just like, la la la. I hope someone has aura because I'm not going to buy it. Like, it was stupid. But that is going to happen regardless, right? If RDF was in Classic WoW, people would do that. And people kind of did, right? People ran cleave groups in Scarlet Monastery at level, right?
Nutted.
Huh?
Sorry. Sorry. We had the
having a good time.
Yeah, no, dude, we just had the biggest AoE pack I've ever seen. It was fucking good. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, well, thanks for ruining the game because apparently you're not even playing your class.
Yeah, well, no, so
like, I think that there's merit there, but I think it's a, you know, I don't want to say naive because that has like a negative connotation, but it's like it's a pipe dream, right? Like it's not going to happen. You're never going to be able unless you make your own group and you have a guild with like-minded players or your group of friends. You will never be able to randomly just queue up RDF and everyone is down to take the scenic route of Black Fathom Deeps, right? That's just never going to happen.
I mean, in that instance, you know, there's only one route. Like you can't. But I get what you mean.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I see where they're coming from. Because it's really lame to just, like, you're leveling up, you're level 23, and there's a demon hunter just literally sprinting to the very end, and then they delete the fucking boss, and then before you can even, like, catch up, he's already out of the fucking dungeon, and he's queued up for another one.
Yeah,
and
he's
sitting
already
there
left.
like, what? So, like, and then you didn't get anything. Like, you just, okay.
Yeah, like, you got a level, like, yay, but, like, you didn't play the game.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, like, to what extent do you really need to play the game in an alpha?
Well, but I mean, the best way to test it is to play it normally, right?
True. Yeah.
I mean, that's why I, like, you know, try hard a whole bunch of shit. That's why I get engineering, because this is how I would normally play. So, no. I mean, yes, actively looking for bugs, I guess, is the best way to play, but as someone who doesn't know how to look for bugs, I'll just play normally and see what happens.
What do you mean?
So, I mean, like, if that means speedrunning dungeons, and that means, oh, then I shouldn't be able to pull 17 mobs as a dodge tank demon hunter, right? That's, you know, its own form of testing, right? There's something there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I just nutted.
Dude, it was a good AoE pack. You'll have to go watch the VOD, dude. It was good.
Actually,
It was good. It was good.
I hope this never goes live.
Well, too late.
Quick, someone say something dicey.
Oh no, please don't. No.
Can't go on ZG. Damn it.
Yeah.
And also, Bangwig suggested maybe killing the mobs outside of ZG to give rep. And I just killed one, and it didn't give me rep. So. So it feels bad, man. Actually, let's look up.
Oh god,
Sandor tribe.
Fuck. That one hurt. Okay. Good mood bag is like all trinket, engineering, reflect, potion, root item, swap help, sap, 100 bomb, gamer.
Dude, I actually have.
Good mood BG is what I think of this.
Dude, I literally have like 14 available slots, like just in my bag, because it's just so many trinkets and whipper root tubers and sappers and all sorts of shit.
Why are we doing this? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. Sorry,
but there's a reason. There's a reason that I'm famous and the rest of you are losers. No, but like, you know, again, that's how I would normally play the game. So you know, that's how I just normally do it. And Yozu is the recent, or the most recent, disciple of the engineering gang. And then he'll just destroy Battlegrounds, and then one more person will get it, and then Battlegrounds will be destroyed, and then another one will get it, and then soon it will be meta. So it is a plague taking over the world. Where is the best way to farm?
People have regretted giving you mats because apparently you use them for nefarious purposes.
Well, actually, people gave me mats, and I used them for reflectors, and I still intend on giving those out.
And grenades. Yeah.
Oh, yes, the grenades, yes, that is.
The man's American sniper with those grenades, dude.
Chris Kyle up in here.
Uh-huh. Who do you think is most deserving of a second look or a once-over or
A class-wise?
yeah. What do you think is in like the dumpsters right now? Who's the most neglected child on Goa right now?
Let me log out and see. Because
why are you not lootable? I'm gonna rage.
I'm gonna nut.
I'm gonna nut. Jesus
That's
Christ!
just my answer for
It's gonna get fucking clipped out of context. It's just gonna be
just some 2-second clip. Just
gonna nut.
So you gotta. So what you gotta do is the answer is to say quotable shit 24/7, so people just don't know which one to use.
Dude, yeah, no, and then you just get famous because you're a meme all the time. Yeah.
Right, exactly. And then you do nothing with it. That's us, baby.
Yeah, and then you do nothing with it, and you make a podcast. Off your Z-list celebrity fame.
You beg for likes from strangers. On
Yeah, but don't subscribe though. Do not subscribe.
Right, don't.
Seriously, don't subscribe.
Literally,
absolutely
I got
don't.
my dad to download the video, and I'm like, that's 20% of our likes. Let's go.
Bro, did you really?
Yeah, of course. He was like,
Fuck
you
yeah.
made a podcast? And I was like, whatever. And I was
I'm
like, just
so
thumb on
proud
the
of
video.
you.
Don't actually watch it. I was like,
I'm so proud of you, Good Mood. Dad Mood is proud of you.
dude, my dad is wholesome. Dude, my dad is so fucking supportive. When I dropped out of college, he's like, dude, you can live with me for a year. You don't have to pay rent. You can try your dream of becoming a streamer. And then it failed, and he was like, I told you so. So,
Oh, what?
What?
Shit, man.
gave me that chance.
He did give you a chance.
That's kind of wholesome. All right, so anyway, what class deserves a little bit of some love? I don't feel like I see any Sun Cleric tanks. Maybe they're out there, and then we just PvP, so that's why I don't see them.
I don't hardly ever see them. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What else is there? You see, Caster Veno was played a little bit by, I believe, Raron and Kobe, who...
Oh,
now
Fartmancer,
is
dude!
in-
Fartmancer looks so fucking cool.
Fartmancer, I don't know. Like, maybe just because I play Witch Doctor, which is like kind of like another Dottie build. That's why this isn't like jumping out to me. But I think it is definitely cool, and I hope it does become something fun. I feel like Chronomancer's been a bit neglected for a while because you don't really see those. And
No, just nobody plays it. I don't know if it's just because like they're not good or
bunch of
they're
people
just
are
too
meta slaves.
complicated.
right, people are meta
that- I
slaves.
mean, that
People will
too,
go to
but,
whatever
like-
is the best.
Sure, but I mean, I don't know. Biko performs pretty well,
Yeah.
but
it's
Biko
just
is also
him.
like the Chronomancer guy, and
Right, exactly,
he's
like-
got it down to a science. So.
Right, saying that Biko or that Chronomancer is good because Biko can kill me. It's like, well,
Well,
yeah.
what I'm saying is like, do you buff things because like the large majority of the player base isn't good at it, or do you,
Well, I
or do
mean,
you nerf
on
it
that
because
point-
one person is good?
No, but on that point, that's similar to like Rune Master, right? Rune Master is, if you're playing against someone like Doom, you're like, okay, Rune Master is fucking cracked. If you're playing against that new guy Beowulf, you're like, hey, this thing's pretty good, right? If you're playing against Zone, you have the same opinion. And then if you play against Good Mood Rune, you're like, dude,
What the fuck is this camera
what-
doing here?
this guy sucks ass.
Why is this camera fighting me?
Why is he staring at a wall? What the fuck is this guy doing?
Seriously.
Why did he take the eyes? So, yeah, I think Rune Master is the epitome of skill diff, and that it shouldn't be balanced around.
I mean, if the top player can perform like, I mean, like if the
if it can be performed at a high level, the class is fine.
I just
Like, I don't know if that's like a too blanket of a statement.
yeah,
but like if it can
I don't know.
be
That's
done
tricky,
well,
man. Yeah.
right?
Like
That's
that's
why I
like
don't
if
like
that's
games.
like
Fuck.
if the ceiling is like that high, like I don't know. But with classes specifically like Rune Master, like supposed to be difficult, I think you absolutely should be rewarded for playing it very, very well. That's literally like the entire point of the class, I think.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know. I feel a little weird on it. I just because like I wouldn't want people saying like, oh, class XYZ is like really bad for whatever reason. I think you should still balance around like its utmost capabilities. Like the fact that it can do that, it needs to be balanced around that. So
Right, exactly.
I don't
Just
know.
because only one person's able to do it
Yeah.
Like one guy's able to solo a world boss,
Or at
but
least
that's
maybe
still
like
not
the
okay.
top, like, I don't know, X% of Rune Master players. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Right.
balance it around, like, not the best person, but people who are, like, genuinely, like, pretty good at it. And
Well,
you
like,
know what I mean?
I mean, most people on Earth have played League of Legends in the past, and an example that comes to mind is Rise being balanced around pro play a few years ago. Because if you in pro play, he was very good. He could take over a map and he could easily control a game. But if you went into your average silver elo game, right, no one knew what the hell to do with it. But it was clearly had the potential of being ultra dominant and oppressive, and you have to, you know, you can't let that just roam free because, well, only 10 people can do it.
Yeah. 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 I definitely, yeah, absolutely. And I guess that's kind of what I meant by that. Like, you balance it around, like, the upper tier of those players.
Right, exactly.
But not, like, the highest echelon that it can be.
Right, because you don't want to punish players that are good, right? Because
Yeah,
then again, it just
yeah.
if everything becomes dumbed down, then what the hell are we doing, right?
Yeah,
If you
there's
don't
no need to
allow-
dumb it down, but I also don't think, like, it should be overly complicated either, or overly... Well,
Right, you
okay,
shouldn't
it's not about
have-
it's not about complexity. It's more about, like, performance. Like, somebody
exactly.
who's
Complex
decent
doesn't
with it
necessarily
should
mean
be able
good.
to perform decently well. You know.
Right. Like you shouldn't have to have 200 hours to even have an idea of what's going. Right? There's
Yeah.
something to be said for just like
Or maybe, so Doopsie has like made a good point, and I think just kind of piggybacking off of that, it's hard to balance classes when there's so few people playing in general, because the distribution of people playing it will not look like a bell curve, more or less, I feel like. Whereas if, you know, I think in a live setting, it would look like a bell curve, because that's just generally how that goes.
right. Most players are average.
Yeah. So I would say you would need to maybe balance around like the downward slope of the bell curve and not like the where it's
Would
approaching
you say
zero.
so are you saying like the second? Oh yeah, the downward, not the
Yeah,
upward.
the downward.
Okay,
So I would say like from like the third quarter up, like you balance
so like
kinda
from
around that.
75% to 90.
75% up to like yeah. Somewhere around there. Though you should balance it around that, and then, you know, that makes sense to me anyway, but I'm not a game designer. I don't know anything. So but I guess as a
same.
player, that's how I would want it to be, because that way, you know, like lesser skilled people can still enjoy the
Right.
class. Yeah.
Because like the majority, I believe I was saying this on the Forbidden episode 2.5,
Episode 2.
right, the cursed, just good
The
mood
lost
smadges
episode.
while farming furbolgs for an hour, just bitching about random shit. But I was talking about how the average player has a $6,000 gaming setup and plays 3 hours a week. Right? Like, it's that guy. Right? It's the dude who has the perfect cooling system and his computer's perfect, and he has this grand room with a, 80-foot TV because the dude works in IT and spends money on nothing but Koa. But he plays 3 hours a week.
What? That doesn't sound like me. What are you talking about? That's not me.
Thanks for watching.
It's not hot in here. Yeah.
Who's sweating? I'm not. Is it raining?
Yeah.
But yeah, like that, there's so many of those players that are just ultra casual, and they're not on Discord. They're not talking in world chat. They're just logging on. They're playing a Sinclair because they find it fun, and they log off after 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then they go raise their kids, and they don't hop on for another 4 days. And they have fun doing that. And
that's
the
fine.
majority of players
totally
are like
should
that.
be able to do that.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Is like the majority of players are like that, right? Like I would say, probably over half the player base is probably that casual, right? Especially something
think so?
like this. I have
I wouldn't
numbers
say
to
at
back
this.
it up.
I wouldn't say at this point. Once it goes live and it's free, absolutely, I'd agree with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
But at this point, probably not.
Right. But then I was saying that as like the point of like why stuff should be relatively easy to like start at, and like it shouldn't just be like a super high skill cap, because that guy doesn't have a Discord and he's never going to look up Abyss list, but he should be able to play the class to some degree without having to like master a rotation. Like ease of access, there's a point to be made for it.
Yeah. Doopsy makes another really good point about
God damn, does this dude make any bad points? The fuck?
no, dude, dude is a smart fella, man. He's really good at the game too. Dude is bro is just really good. I love Doopsy, man. I wish he would come back and play more.
Well,
I think oh no, he's not subbed. He isn't subbed, you're right.
sounds stupid as hell to me.
Oh, yeah. He's probably straight too.
Oh shit. There's only one way to prove him wrong.
What a loser.
Anyone else just shamelessly feeding
Straight in 2022? Couldn't be me, man.
Omega lol.
Omega lol.
This guy's comfortable with his sexuality. Look at this fucking clown.
No, but he made a really good point. It's like you can't balance it at all at this point because there's only one person playing the class. Like the Chrono, he gives like the Chronomancer example as like a perfect example for that. And I was like, and I can't help but agree. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can't balance Chronomancer around just that, right? So, yeah. Again, it's you definitely need more players.
I think it'll definitely have to come around when it's like when it's more accessible. If it were like if it wasn't stuck behind the paywall, I think we'd and we've covered this before at length. So I'm not going to go into it too much, but yeah, I think a large part of that is just because of the paywall. I don't even think it needs to exist unless it's paying Lico's salary, in which case it does.
Right, exactly. It's like, I
don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind if there's a paywall if it's going to the actively like paying his.
Well, if that's the only reason we have Koa is that there's a paywall, it's like, all right, fine.
Sure. Yeah. Right. But yeah. So what do you think are some like while we're out here farming? What do you think are some good spots to farm? Any upcoming?
Literally parkouring in Booty Bay. It's like I'm farming.
Well, I mean I'm farming, but like.
Let's. I'm left out. Let's go
any super solid spots or any sleeper spots that you think people need to know about for this phase or
this phase,
prepare for
prepping.
Coming phases?
Okay, so for prepping, I think the classic one is Devil Sword. There's 4 spawn points. I believe all 4 are on the right side. There's 2 on the right side and 2 below the mountain. Devil Sword is a big one. You can't go wrong with just farming a bunch of rune cloth. But honestly, just look up what you think Biss will be next phase, and then snipe those items off the auction house, right? If you see a huge emerald and you're like, oh, you need 3 of those for something that's probably going to be Biss, just look at the auction house every morning, and then if someone puts it up for 5 gold, you snipe that shit because it's probably worth like 40. So do stuff like that, just plan ahead. But as far as farming spots, I don't think you can go wrong. So it's like the Devil Sword, like we mentioned. Rune Cloth is just like you're going to get that naturally. I think farming like demonic runes is a good one if you do that in the top left of Fellwood, because then you can also get Rune Cloth. Right, you can get Rune Cloth there too. And if you do the Blood Amber quest, then you can also get like Whipper Root Tubers and Night Dragon's Breaths. So those are good. Ooh, changelog. Oh?
What do we got in the changelog? Good news.
Okay. All right. So, fixed a bug. All right, let's just everyone thumb it up for no other reason, just to be included. Soa gets some bug fix, something that doesn't matter because it's Soa. Who cares?
Yeah, true.
Right, stupid. We were just talking about the class sucks anyway. Who cares?
Yep.
Blitz, now it will end if you mount. That's just like, a QOL change, and then a bug fix that I'm pretty sure isn't actually in because he has fixed this like 6 times and it never works. So.
Oh, rude, man. Come on. Your man's just out here trying, bro.
Okay, you know what? It's completely fixed. Liquid is the fucking best.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's what I'm talking about. No, it's just like it's one of those bugs that like it never seems to go away. right? Like it literally, if he put in the changelog that RDF was fixed, it would feel like that, right? Like it would just be like, oh, like there's no way, right? There's no way that it's actually finally done because it's been the bane of our existence.
Yeah, that's one that I think
Since-
needs to be on like the fucking fast track to getting fixed. By the way, like
yeah,
that
because-
needs to be fucking.
Because that's what the fucking casual likes. The casual just queues up with his friends from work or his wife, who he doesn't like anymore, but he stays with her because
Let's not project
the
here, good mood.
kids- All right, I'm going through a hard time. No, it all started as a child, and it's still going on. It never stopped.
Oh Jesus Christ, man! I
But,
didn't
like,
actually want to
the
know.
average player just wants to play with their friends. They just want to hang out with their friends, play these cool new classes with their buds, and run a few dungeons. And then they're forced, they feel rather forced to just spam dodge queues and make so many people pissed off because they're just trying to play with their friend. And they're like, oh, I'm a tank and you're a DPS. Let's just try to get the same queue.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll grief queues for 40 minutes. And then those other like 3 people that are getting shafted are now pissed and don't want to queue because they feel like they're getting screwed over or they're being griefed or whatever. And technically they
Sure.
are.
Well, I mean,
Not
like
intentionally.
if you're trying to do a dungeon and there's people like spam queuing and canceling, I'm just logging off, man. I'm fucking logging off.
exactly.
If that's what I came to log in for, that I'm fucking out of here, dude. This is that's lame.
Because why would you stay on, right?
Yeah.
If you just want to log on and do a sunken temple and you can't, even though it's not like, oh, the queue's never popping. That's one level of depression. But the fact that it's popping constantly and constantly being declined, oh, it's infuriating. So yeah, I agree. It should be literally like the #1 priority above everything. But again, why would we ever be told anything by anyone that's not liquid or tasty, right?
Oof.
So,
Oof. Yeah. Damn. Damn.
except Tasty actually muted me the other day. Because
You got
I said
muted?
I said penis as a suggestion. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, nice.
Yeah, that is-
well, that was a good suggestion, man. Yeah,
It
that was really.
it had 3 upvotes. Dinobot upvoted it. Like I don't know what you want from me. But
Wait, is that a? I'm sorry.
what do we find?
I think I just max rolled these legs. Did I?
What are they?
A tall eye of the bear.
15.
I didn't think I had a 15-15.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. Yeah, I did. Of course I did. And it's Blood Forge 15-15. What am I, some amateur?